think that we are live. Excellent. I don't know what we're doing today, honestly. I know that we are doing something. I don't know what. Databricks is still something that I need to spend some time on. It would be good for me to put some time into that. There's not much we can do with whatever I learn just yet. There won't be for another 2 weeks. I could continue to work on the personal budget that I was working on last week. The budget's a little weird because I do kind of need input from my partner. And I don't think that she super wants to be a part of the streams necessarily, and also talking out loud about our personal budget. I don't necessarily want to put that on the internet. There's some cooking that I could do, but my partner is coming home with food as we speak. There's some cleaning I need to do in the kitchen, but that would be me being in the kitchen and not here. So I think we're gonna do a 25-minute timer. I am going to put stuff in my journal that I haven't yet. I'm going to review all of the notes that I've made over the past week because I've had side meetings with other people. I'm gonna make myself a quick to-do list and then I will pivot from there. So I don't know if anyone's in the chat just yet. Hello? I don't know if we have any viewers just yet. No we don't, which means I get to choose the music. Wahahaha. We're gonna listen to Symphonies in Space from Sagittarius B. Hopefully that's not terribly loud. No, that's impossible to hear actually. Okay. Yeah, we'll push that just up a little bit. Alright. Bye. well. I think that was the most, like, nothing burger promo that I've ever done. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start the timer. I won't lie, it is a little weird not having Azoth here. Like, I got so used to my bro being around, and now he's not. It's unfortunate. Also, we're playing some absolute bangers. You would love them. But I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. I will pop out the chat just so I have it nearby. I don't really know what I'm doing still. I'm kind of figuring it out, but meh. I did a little bit of a brain dump. I really have two directions that I can go in tonight, and I'm already sort of leaning towards one direction. Sorry, this album has the most bangers, and it's so unfortunate that the timing leads it to play during a break. Sorry. I've got a personal growth direction that I can go in. That'll be, should I just pause the music? If it's gonna be that distracting? Saggy B, you can't keep dropping such, like, bangers. Yeah, we're just gonna pause it. And then we'll run it again the second that we, like, start running again. Yeah, so, two different directions I could go. I could go in the personal growth, and I could finish up the personal budgeting that I was working on. And I could also do the cleaning spread, because kind of one of my goals with bullet journaling is kind of just getting more organized in my life in general, like getting things clean and whatnot. Cleaning has never been something that's come easy to me as a person. And I now have the opportunity to live alone and to, like, make the space my own. And by alone, I mean with my partner. But this is the first time that my partner and I have lived without a roommate for multiple years, and it's the first time that we've, like, really sort of planned on living on our own together for, like, ever. I think, actually. Like, it's really nice. We get to, like, we get to have the place to ourselves, which is so nice and comforting, and also, like, I have to be an adult now. I have to know how to keep things clean. I have to go through the closet because I refuse to be an actual hoarder. Like, I'm a hoarder in stickers and, like, ducks and whatnot. The line between collector and hoarder is blurry just a little bit. But, like, unironically, there are boxes of stuff filled with stuff that I don't even know what they are, and they're behind this door. So I have to be the adult and figure that out. So, like, there's a cleaning spread that I want to build to help me out with cleaning the kitchen. So those two things are things that I could do if I wanted to take tonight the personal growth route. But then also I could move forward with notes for scope creep, and I could move forward with Databricks research and whatnot. And I started to aggregate notes from scope creep. Like, I made my own personal to-do list as team lead, as project manager. Like, I like team lead as a word for me more than project manager. Project manager feels, like, super duper official, and I'm not super about it, but I don't know. I feel like I should talk to my team about what my actual title should be. I'm gonna call myself team lead. That doesn't feel super, like, high and mighty and hoity-toity. I think team lead is fairly humble. I don't know. But yeah, made my own personal to-do list for looking into things like builders and backers is a local, like, startup seed money type of industry thing here in Tulsa, and then there's another one that it's specifically for oil. Turns out I actually know one of the people who works for one of those companies, which is kind of interesting. I should reach out to her and see how she's doing. I used to make her oat milk chai lattes on Saturdays. Oh, is the time up? Damn. I don't know what we're doing, is the long and short of it. I don't know where I'm gonna go from here. I think I'm gonna spend some more time banging my head against the wall for notes for Scope Creep. This might be a short stream, just if I can't figure out which direction I'm going. And if I continue to get thrown off by my chat being completely empty, then, like, might be a short stream, or I might just lock in and go for 3 hours. We'll see. So, awesome. Let's get that music kicking.
Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm tired, chat. Let's start our timer. It would appear that there are a lot of people that are just popping in to take a look and then leaving. Totally cool, totally understandable. It's really unfortunate that some portion of those people tuned into a stream that was just frozen. It was just a feed of me frozen eating a bite of pizza as music played in the background and the timer counted down. On top of that, in that time that I was frozen eating a pizza, or it might have been before, I'm not sure, I learned that Monday, the Kanban board application that we were going to be using for scope creep, the pro trial stopped, which, like, okay, sure, whatever. I was not aware that having more than 2 people on the Kanban board was a premium feature. And I don't know. I feel like there should be consumer protection laws that prevent something like that from happening. Like, that's really frustrating. And sure, like, I could have looked into it, but they don't exactly tell you what is or isn't a pro feature until all of a sudden you're not on the pro trial anymore. It's great. It's so great. It's extremely predatory, and I hate it so much. Now, what my full stacks have told me is that it was actually one of their assignments in school to build a Kanban board. So I might ask and see if they'd be willing to build us a Kanban board, low-key, high-key. There is also the Kanban board Discord bot, so we might give that a try. I don't know. I liked how Monday looked. It's really unfortunate that it's not going to work out for us. I mean, like, theoretically, the other users could be viewers, so, like, one of my full stacks, my other data engineer, and my designer could all individually be just viewers, and then my other full stack could be the other, like, manager or member, so to speak. And then communication could just happen through. However, that was a snag that I got caught on just now, like right towards the end of that Momo, as the timer counted down, was me trying to figure out whether I need to completely remove them in order to get back down to the free tier, which is what it seems like. So I'm gonna have to completely remove them and then I guess add them as viewers again, which sucks. I'm so tired. I might just put Monday down altogether. I might delete them just so I can look at the Kanban board. And then either add them as viewers later or just maybe we spend the rest of the night looking for another Kanban board. I don't know. None of these are problems that I want to have while under the time limit of the free tier of AWS. So, like, I'm happy that I'm catching them now, but I wish that they weren't something that I would need to catch. You know? Like, it's just a little frustrating. Anyway. Yeah, the stream has gotten 11 views so far, no concurrent viewers, and our peak concurrent is 2 at any given point, so, like, I don't know, that's kind of neat. 11 views is nothing to sneeze at, even if they don't hang around for very long. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm just feeling discouraged. I feel like I should try and push myself to go a full 2 hours regularly, though. Like, having short streams every single week just because I'm feeling discouraged is kind of stupid. You know? Like, I used to do streams as late as, like, 3 a.m. just because, like, I didn't have anyone in person to talk to. Maybe someone online would want someone company. Then again, now that I say that out loud, I have someone that I can talk to that's living with me now. She just brought home pizza. Um, she's doing her own thing, admittedly, but like, I could bother her. Yeah, I don't know. There's no concurrent viewers right now, is there? Yeah, no. I think we're gonna call it a night. The Frozen camera sucks. The Monday Kanban board app not being active sucks.